After a while, you learn the subtle difference between holding a hand and chaining a soul. And you learn that love doesn't mean leaning on someone, and that company doesn't always mean security. You begin to understand that kisses aren't contracts, and gifts aren't promises. You start to accept your defeats with your head held high and your eyes looking forward, with the grace of an adult, not the sorrow of a child. And you learn to build your roads today, because tomorrow's ground is too uncertain for plans, and the future has a habit of falling through in midair. After a while, you realize that the sun will burn you if you stand in it too long, and you learn that no matter how much you care, some people just don't. You accept that no matter how good someone is, they'll hurt you sometimes, and you'll have to forgive them for it. You learn that talking can ease emotional pain. You discover that it takes years to build trust and only seconds to break it, and that you can do something in a moment that you'll regret for the rest of your life. You learn that true friendships keep growing, even over long distances, and that what really matters isn't what you have in your life, but who you have in it. That good friends are the family we're allowed to choose. You learn that you don't have to change friends if you accept that friends can change. You realize that you and your best friend can do anything or nothing at all and still have the best time. You discover that the people you care about most in life are taken from you too soon, so you should always leave loved ones with kind words. It might be the last time you see them. You learn that circumstances and environments may influence us, but we're responsible for who we become. You start to see that you shouldn't compare yourself to others, but to the best version of yourself. You realize that becoming the person you want to be takes time, and time is short. You learn that it doesn't matter where you've been, but where you're going. And if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. You learn that you either take control of your actions or they'll control you. And being flexible doesn't mean being weak or lacking character, because no matter how delicate or fragile a situation seems, there are always two sides. You learn that heroes are those who do what needs to be done, regardless of. You learn that when you're angry, you have the right to be angry, but that doesn't give you the right to be cruel. You discover that just because someone doesn't love you the way you want them to, doesn't mean they don't love you with everything they've got. Some people love us deeply, but just don't know how to show it. You learn that being forgiven by someone isn't always enough. Sometimes you have to learn to forgive yourself. And you realize that the same harshness with which you judge others will one day be used to judge you. You learn that no matter how broken your heart is, the world doesn't stop so you can put it back together. And you learn that time doesn't go backward. So, plant your own garden and decorate your own soul instead of waiting for someone to bring you flowers. And you learn that you really can endure, that you're truly strong, and that you can go farther than you ever thought you could. and you learn that life truly has value, and that you have value just by being in it.